Listen to me, scrollers. You are not as special as you think you are.
No, I agree.
These people are going to work to get their job to pay their bills that they currently can't afford. Let's give them a fucking break. If they don't remember your name, it's not the end of the world.
So what would you do if you bought me a Lotto ticket and I won $1 million and I didn't give you any?
Can we use someone else as an example?
No, me. Good morning, Matthew.
Good morning, Brittney.
Now, before we say anything, I have to say shout out to Brooke from Juju.
Sorry, what's going on here? I've not been briefed.
I ran into a scroller on the weekend and I said that I would say that in the pod. And I don't know if this is true, but I went to the Gold Coast with some girlfriends over the weekend and we went to this bar called Juju, like bad Juju. And someone said it's called that because apparently there have been a couple of businesses in there that have failed. You know how you see some spots that like it's a new business every year and it's like got bad juju?
Yeah.
And apparently that's why these people have called that bar that. Because apparently it's like a bad luck kind of place, but they're just like, whatever, we're going to run with it. That could be a rumor. I could be making that up, but that's what someone told me.
Fun fact of the day.
Yeah, so I just had to do a shout out to Brooke for the start.
Shout out to Brooke. I've got a shout out as well.
Do you?
Google Girl told us that we had an email from Jasmine a couple days ago, and Jasmine wants to give a shout out. So I'm giving a shout out to Jasmine, who's giving a shout out to someone else.
Okay, yep.
Jasmine emailed our scrollers email, which is always in the show notes for you.
Yes, if anyone ever has any like emails you want to send us or like something that's really long that like won't fit in a DM, our inbox is open.
Just anything that anyone thinks we might enjoy.
Juicy tea stories.
We might read it out. It might lead to something on the podcast. We might find it boring as well and we won't reply. But, you know, either way, let us know. Jasmine says, just wanted to give a shout out to the girl who saw my phone screen while I was lining up at the petrol station and asked me if I was a scroller, as she was one too.
Oh, so my gosh,
sweet.
Isn't that so cool?
So Jasmine at the servo has seen another scroller, apparently, has probably seen, I'm guessing she had something on her phone.
It could have been just like our photo or something.
Scrollers, yeah.
Like if she was listening to the pod.
And another scroller has said, are you a scroller?
Wow.
You know, it's actually crazy. There's so many people. I've had like a few instances in the last month where people have not mentioned that they listen to the podcast, and then in a random conversation they'll be like, oh, I listened to the podcast, by the way. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so... I forget that people listen to the podcast.
We always say that. We're just sitting here talking to ourselves quite literally, and then we go home, and I know we've been saying to everyone, leave us a comment on Spotify, and we've been getting some more comments, but like we really just sit down here for however many hours, we talk shit, and then we leave. Like, I don't think that...
And we don't think about it again.
I don't think that people are listening to this.
But the thing is, I also found it with my friends as well. Like, I'll tell a story on the podcast and then I will start telling that story in real life, and they'll stop me and go, yeah, I listened to the podcast episode. I've already heard it.
See, I don't think I have any friends that listen to the pod.
Which the beauty... Oh, my gosh, like almost all of mine, if not all, do. I'm pretty sure. Some are on it. Like, some... will message day it drops. Like I'll wake up to them being like, oh my God,
I don't have many friends.
Blah, blah, blah.
So.
And no comment, moving on. You just went away on a weekend with your friends.
I know.
To the Gold Coast.
But they're I've got a lot of non-social media friends. Mm-hmm. Like if you see like my friends that I hang out with, you don't know who they are. Because I have so many like non-social media friends.
Yeah.
And that's who I went away with.
Yeah.
But I'm not like posting our weekend away on my story because they're not social media people.
Well, it's perfect. I mean, nice balance.
Yes.
I've got some that don't go on socials and I've got some that do go on socials, but I think it's a good balance. But what I loved was the engagement story. Sorry to bring up again. It's going to be Europe all over again. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep talking about it.
Have you thought about what you want as your engagement present from me?
No, just keep working on that yacht, love.
I'll take you on a yacht.
Yeah, literally, that's all I want.
What do you actually get someone? I know we're keeping the engagement chat going, but whatever, we're going to milk it.
Okay.
What do you get someone
let me finish that first point, which was it was good because I didn't have to tell everyone the engagement story.
Right.
They'd
you can just
listen
say,
to the podcast.
go listen
so
so tell the story. Go listen to my pod.
I'm not even kidding. I've done that. I was like, oh, look, gave him a brief rundown. I said, I did a whole podcast episode. If you want to listen to that,
that's good. Getting the downloads up through your close connections.
In fact, Google Girl, we should see, did we get any more listens than usual? Because that was our first real hot topic in a while. But what were you about to say?
I was just about to say, like, what do you actually get people for their engagement present?
We've gotten everything from like
stuff for your house.
Yeah, home appliances, just flowers, Lotto tickets.
Oh, that's
Nan
fun.
got us a few Lotto tickets and said, hope, it pays for the wedding.
Okay, wait.
Didn't win a thing.
On that, can we talk about if you buy someone else a Lotto ticket?
Yeah, you've got nothing to do with it, Joel. You've got nothing to do with it.
Not even if it's over a certain number?
No, you've bought them the ticket. That's your gift to them. Now, if I won the Lotto and you had bought me a ticket, of course I'm going to go, you bought this for me, Joel, and there's a little something.
Exactly. So it's up to the person who's been given the Lotto ticket. Yeah.
I wouldn't expect it.
So what would you do if you bought me a Lotto ticket and I won $1 million and I didn't give you any?
Can we use someone else as an example?
No, me.
You,
You'd say, give it to me all.
No, again, I wouldn't expect it vocally.
But there would be signs.
If it was you and you won $1 million.
And I gave you none because I'm
but also that's fine and I wouldn't be salty about it. It wouldn't be a whole issue. But
really?
I'd go, surely she can cut me 10 grand. Surely. I got her the ticket. Surely she'll give me 10 grand. But I would expect that you are that type of person who would go, you got me the bloody ticket. Here's some money. But if one of my friends got one, and didn't want to, no hard feelings.
And so what is the amount, let's say a friend of yours was to buy you a Lotto ticket, at what amount is like the minimum where you'd give them a piece of it? So like obviously if you win $50, $100, you're not going to go giving them a percentage of it. What number does it get to? Let's say $1,000. Do you still keep the $1,000 all to yourself?
Yeah.
At what number do you decide to give away a bit? Is it 10 grand? Is it 15?
No.
50?
Maybe.
50 grand. And how much?
Depends who it is again.
Okay.
If you bought me the ticket and I won 50 grand, you can go and fuck yourself, love. Sorry. You got enough going on. It's fine. If one of my friends who doesn't have much money has bought me the ticket and I'm going...
If you got 50 grand.
They can't rub two bloody sticks together to make a fire.
And how much?
Here's some kindling. You know what I mean?
How much are you going to give them from the 50?
I reckon 10.
Okay. Yeah. That's still good for you. 40 grand in the pocket.
Exactly.
Do you have to pay tax on that?
No, not in Australia. In Australia, no tax on any Lotto winnings. In America, yes. Yeah. So you win $1 million, you might end up with 650,000 because you do pay tax. Do you remember when we, sorry to go all high scrollers casino vibes, but do you remember how shocked I was in Las Vegas because we were like, woohoo, gonna play the Pokies, obviously. We don't condone gambling here, but I'm in Vegas.
When in Vegas?
I'm gonna do it. And as have I already spoken about this on the podcast? I think I have. Like the first couple times I went, I had no money, so I think I put like $1 in a slot machine, right? So I was like, we've got a little bit of a budget to do it this time. Did it, ended up winning a jackpot. Now a jackpot over there I think is over $1,000 right?
Yes.
So I won one of those. And that's not actually that special in Vegas. Everyone seemed to be winning a friggin' jackpot. Anyway, win the jackpot. I think it was like $1,200 and the machine stops and you have to call someone over and someone gets notified. And the lady comes over and she takes the $1,200 out of the machine and then she goes, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. There you go. I went, where's the other $500? Well, they've got some sort of 30%
And it took like
tax.
an hour for them to sort it all out. And then by that time, you're over it. So you're just like, fuck
tired,
this.
want to go to bed.
Yeah.
So 30% tax. Then there was like resort fee or casino fee on top of that and some other tax and tourist tax. And I was like, oh, why even bother, doll? I don't know. I mean, Lotto tickets are very, generous, but it's like if you... Like, I feel like saying to people, like, my nan is someone who always buys a Lotto ticket. And she doesn't, Lotto tickets, what, $10 or whatever.
I think my nan always does the Powerball or something like that every week or something.
But she'll do, like, the $13 one, for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the Saturday one, which is a little bit more expensive. So she spent about $50 on the Lotto tickets for us, and I won nothing. I'm like, just give me $50.
Yeah.
Get me a voucher from Coles or something.
Yeah.
And just give me $50 on a card if that's what you want to do. Because I think of all the times I've won on Lotto, I think I've won like $23 my entire life.
Yeah, it doesn't add up to what she's spent.
So, but I do love a scratchy.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Scratchies are fun.
That's fun because you do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because I just scanned the Lotto thing online and it said no prize won. Whereas a scratchy, if I get scratchies...
Bit fun.
It's, you know, anticipation. You're scratching it. First of all, you spend 40 minutes trying to find a fucking coin in your house because you've got no bloody cash anywhere. Finally find a coin. And then it's like nice to see scratch one off and you think you're going to get the 20,000.
I know.
And then there's another 20,000.
And they always make you think that you're going to win. That's exactly how they get you.
One free ticket. But anyway. So, no, don't bother with the Lotto tickets. I don't mind. Let's just go and have a nice lunch or something.
Okay. Let's do that.
Even just a day out. We'll just go for a breakfast or a lunch or something like that, you know.
Let's do it.
That would be good. But rest assured, the wedding's a different story. That'll have a fucking registry and you can all buy something.
Wishing well.
We'll sort that out. No, I don't want a wishing well. Don't want a wishing well. We might have a wishing well. No, I don't want a wishing well.
Why?
I want physical things.
Do you?
Yeah, physical things.
Would you rather gifts than money?
Well, yeah, because see, I would never spend money on a really, really good vacuum. But you're going to buy it for me for my wedding?
True.
Now I've got the best vacuum. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm that type of person. So if I got the money from the wishing well, I wouldn't go and purchase the best vacuum.
Because it just doesn't feel worth it.
But if I put it on a registry, someone's getting the best vacuum.
True.
And now I've got
Are
the
you
best
going to
vacuum.
have, I know we spoke about engagement parties and how they're different now. Are you going to do an engagement party?
Not in the traditional sense. TBC.
Okay.
We're still in discussion. God, let me breathe, Joel. The ring's only just gone on the finger, you know. We really haven't thought about anything yet. But let's move on. I don't want to waffle on about the engagement over and over again. What I do want to waffle on about is we've been having some very exciting meetings about this year's big national tour. And plans are well and truly in motion. And I'm almost ready to announce where I'm going, what I'm doing, all of the rest of it. But I wanted to reveal to the scrollers that last time I showed Dancing Queen, I mentioned on the podcast that I had been dropping some Taylor Swift style Easter eggs for the few months before announcing the tour, which was obviously called Dancing Queen. And if you remember, we had that episode where I said it takes 4 dancing queens to get to the studio and all the rest of that. And there are a few other mentions of Dancing Queen in episodes. And that was really fun. And so when that was all happening, I said to everyone on the podcast, I've actually been dropping hints. And if you can guess the name of the tour, then I'll give you 2 free tickets to come and see the show in your closest city. And everyone guessed, no one guessed Dancing Queen. Not one person guessed that was going to be the title of the show. And
Which then when we found it out, it's like it was pretty obvious that you would call it that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then because a lot of people kind of thought that I would call it like Big Show, Deal Me In Doll, Better Let You Go, like all the Royal Flush. They kind of thought that. And I was like, no. It's an Easter egg. It's a Taylor Swift Easter egg. It's not going to be something that's in your face and that you're going to notice on like a first listen. It's a fun activity for you to put the pieces of the puzzle together, Joel. So I can confirm that over the last, I want to say 4 months, there have been 2 Easter eggs where I have said the full title of the brand new show, because I've been doing the Segway Olympics since before we even did that last week on the podcast. Remember we did the Segway Olympics where we had to do the word. Well, I've been doing Segway Olympics and just slipping in the title of the show.
You've told me it and I don't even remember what it is. So you've probably been saying it, well, you've said it to me twice and it's just gone straight over the top of my head.
Yes. And the first time I said it, I did say at the end of the record, once we'd stopped recording, I said, did you notice I put the show title in? And you go, yeah, I wondered why you said that.
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't make any sense. And I went, yeah, well, you know. So 2 times. And I will stick to my word the same as last time. If you can guess the title of the show, scrollers, before I announce it, then you will get 2 free tickets to the show at the closest city of your choice. And I'll probably cap that at like 10.
10 free tickets?
No. Yeah, 10 double passes.
Okay, nice.
For the first 10 people to guess, but I actually am thinking that no one will guess it. Unless you all sit there and go back and listen. Like, I don't think you would get it now.
Yeah.
But if you want to do the homework.
But are you going to say it any more in between?
I'm going to drop it in maybe 1 or 2 more times until the shows are announced. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for everybody to... We are doing some really camp stuff with this. I'm actually going to tell you after we finish this episode some of the things that we're doing surrounding this tour and all the places that we're going. And the concept is really, really cool. I'm going to talk a lot more about it when the time comes. But, fuck, you're not ready, dolls. I'm so excited.
I'm coming.
It's going to be camp with a capital K.
Please be upstanding for the royal flush.
Well, should we get on to our royal flush?
Absolutely, doll. Now, you go first, because mine is could turn into quite a long conversation, I feel.
Okay. Well, my royal flush is not something that I saw on the internet. Mm-hmm. It's something that we made up on our girls' weekend away.
Lovely.
And it's a game to play.
Are we able to play it now?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's a game that you want to play when you're out for dinner, and it's a game that you play with the waiter.
Okay.
So one thing that me and my friends love to do, like we just went and had a girls' weekend away, and it was just like a very much lay around the pool, eat, have drinks, go out for dinner kind of vacation. And one of the games that we like to play, which I'm sure a lot of friendship groups out there play, is you just like, let's say you're at a hotel and you're around the pool, you're just looking at everyone and figuring out what their lives are. Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure everyone plays that game, and you like see a couple and you try and guess like, are they new to dating or whatever. So we've got this new game that we started. It doesn't have a name, but you can only do it if the waiter has really good banter. So if you're going somewhere and it's someone that's just like, hi, how you going? What can I get you?
Not going to work.
No. They've got to have a good personality and want to have a chat. And I don't know why, but like when we were up in like Burleigh, and everywhere that we were going had amazing servers. Like we were getting service, and I'm like, I've not had fucking nice service like this in the longest time.
Oh.
And so I guess it started with us playing the game around the pool of like trying to guess people's lives. And then when we went out for our first dinner, we said, let's guess the waiters' names without asking them any questions about their name. And it kind of tied into, remember when you were a kid and you used to say a word like one at a time, and we would say like penis, and then you get a little bit louder and a little bit louder until like someone notices.
Penis.
Yeah. But instead of playing that, we would guess their name by saying it to them, like when they would come over to the table. So, but like subtly.
Thanks, Josh.
Yes, exactly like that. And then so we'd like take turns, because we were like ordering lots of drinks and lots of little bites to eat. So they'd be coming back pretty often, or just to say hello. And then we'd drop like a subtle, thanks, Nathan. And see if they notice or see if they say anything. And then usually they wouldn't, because you'd be doing it so quietly. But then the game escalated, and we started doing the thing where you just say it out loud to see if they respond. So if they're like walking by, you'd be like, excuse me, Ben, and then see if like they look, and then they don't. And it was just like this game that we started like the first day that we got there, and then every place we went, we started just playing this game. And then if you couldn't guess their name, then we would, eventually tell them like, we're trying to guess your name, but don't tell us. And if they got good banter, like it was making their night, like we were making the night fun for them at work. And then we just say like, what does it start with? And then they'd go away, and then we'd have to guess kind of thing. So my royal flush is just like playing a fun game like that when you're going out for dinner or whatever. And it just makes the night fun, but you can only do it if the person...
they've got good banter.
Yeah, if they've got good banter and good personality.
And so many of them don't.
Yeah, but honestly, everywhere we went, everyone was really nice. So we got to play it everywhere. And that's my little royal flush.
Lovely. Canada service was some of the
Amazing.
best service I've ever had in my life.
Do they have a different sense of humour?
I don't know. Didn't notice it. I mean, I was making people laugh.
Of course you were. Also, Google Girl has sent us another word
Oh, really?
for us to weave into the episode.
Oh, okay. So we're doing Segway Olympics again.
Yep.
I think we said last week that we would do it again.
Yeah, it is
can't
really
remember.
fun. And
right, I've got it.
Google Girl, are you going to insert a little clip of you now saying what both of our words are? Yeah, she is.
Hello, scrollers. Britt's secret word today is crumpet, and Matt's secret word is fishy.
Okay, go.
I'm going to see if I can actually say it this time, but mine is so fucking obvious again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, is yours not? Is yours a word that you would use in everyday language?
No, but I think I could work it in real quick.
Okay.
Real good. So let's talk about my royal flush, which might need what's the word? I want to talk about a video from your friend Chloe.
Chloe.
She was at your book launch.
Oh, yes, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on TikTok.
Yeah, what's she
But
doing?
you can't be biased about it. You can't just be like, no, what she says is fine because she's your friend.
Okay.
You know?
Chloe Taylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Wait, no. Not Chloe Taylor. Chloe Baradinsky?
Who's that? Show me. Oh, that Chloe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I know so many Chloes.
So
I know two.
Okay. So I love following her content. Mm-hmm. She's great. But she posted this video the other day and I have some thoughts. She says,
Okay, is this high maintenance of me? I go to the same cafe every day for the past 18 months. My order is the exact same. Iced mocha with ice cream and my name doesn't change. These girls still, for the life of them, ask me every single morning, what's your order? What's your name? And then I look like a bitch because I'm standing there and I'm like, come on, guys, it's not that hard. And on top of that, my ice mocha is like $8 a day. I've spent a lot of money there over the past 18 months. Annoying. Okay, is this high
Okay,
maintenance of me?
interesting.
okay, so I wanted to bring this up for a few reasons. And I'm sorry that you're friends with her. And Chloe, I do love watching your content. But let's take Chloe away from it and
Okay.
have a conversation about what she said.
Yeah, well,
right?
I feel like I can comment on this as well
you
because I own a
coffee shop,
cafe.
obviously.
I do think that it just depends, but with our cafe, our staff will remember a majority of the regulars, especially if they're coming in every day, and they'll remember their order and their face. And maybe you'll forget the order sometimes, but you'll know who they are. So you'll be like, sorry, what's your order again? Mm-hmm. But if she's going in there every day and every day they're not even remembering her face or her name or her drink, it just makes me wonder, is it a different person working there every day? Do they have high staff turnover?
Well, no, by the sounds of it, she sounds like she's saying that the girls are the same girls that take her order every single day and they don't remember her name and they ask each day what her order is.
As a consumer, I would never expect a coffee shop to remember my name and my order. That's just me. Mm-hmm. The times that I do go somewhere often enough and they remember me and say hello and they I remember my face, I always think, oh, that's really nice. If they go the extra mile and remember my order, I always find it to be the biggest compliment. But I would never expect it.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Well,
I would never expect it, but I also get it if you're going there every day and ordering something so unique, because usually those are the ones that are the easiest to remember, because you're like, oh, here's Chloe again getting her ice mocha with ice cream in it or whatever it is.
So this is I want to take Chloe out of this.
Yeah, this
'cause
isn't
I love
about
her.
Chloe.
I don't want her to think I'm attacking her, but I think that this is a really good example of a lot of people in society, because I have worked as a barista for however many bloody years, and so I had regular customers like this who came in every day and majority of the time got the exact same thing every single day. And yes, I knew some of their names and yes, I didn't and all the rest of that. But I think as a whole, society as a whole needs to be humbled just a tad. Like, you, listen to me, scrollers, you are not as special as you think you are.
No, I agree.
These people are going to work to get their job to pay their bills that they currently can't afford. Let's give them a fucking break. If they don't remember your name, it's not the end of the world.
Yep.
Me, as someone who made coffee and had regulars and all the rest of it, first of all, some of the regulars, not very nice. I don't want to get to know your name. Now, I've got no idea how nice or not nice Chloe is in real life. But the point is, expecting hospitality workers who I feel society, again, treats like shit.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that people will go into a coffee shop and have that sense of entitlement that they should know my name because I spend my money at this business and you know, it's like I've said on the podcast before, people who I know when I worked at McDonald's, for some reason society just sees people who work at McDonald's as
bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel. When realistically, I mean, I'm not talking for myself. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed and I've gone on to be a bloody podcaster full-time, love. But people who worked there were studying medicine to become a nurse. In fact, we had plenty of nurses.
And most people working in
teachers.
cafes and stuff are all going to uni to do something completely different than working in a cafe.
Exactly. But then we have people who come through drive-through who don't even look like they finished school, don't even look like they have a job, yelling at us for not doing our job correctly and swearing and abusing and all the rest of it, when it's like, really, these people are about to go and teach your kids, save your kids' lives potentially if they ever wound up in a hospital. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm completely with you on that one. I would never expect it. I get that you'd think that they would remember it, but it just depends. Like, it could be, I think she's from like near Bondi area as well. It could be one of the busiest fucking cafes ever where they've got hundreds of people coming through every day.
That's the other point.
There's
like,
so many things
you're just 5 minutes of their 8-hour shift.
Exactly.
You know, that's all I wanted to bounce off that video.
Yeah.
It's not a direct response to Chloe.
Yeah.
It's more so that this is a narrative that a lot of people, you either sit on either side of the fence, I feel.
Yes.
But my mind specifically went straight back to my time working in, and I thought it would be interesting because you don't so much work in outdo, but you own outdo.
And I think like you can apply the same to anything, like speaking about people's mindsets towards businesses and workers and stuff. You know, and I've spoken about this on the pod before, like a couple of years ago, you know, with people in businesses, and my business in particular, I've had people over the years kind of, you know, contact me, and let's say they visited one of my stores one random day. And because obviously, you know, on the internet, I'm always talking about how great Fate is and we're doing all these amazing things. And if they go visit one of our stores for the first time, and let's just say for whatever reason, the experience didn't live up to that person's standards. Maybe the staff member was having an off day. Maybe they just missed the mark a little bit. Like those people will come straight to me and be like, you are horrible. Like, you know, it's that same sort of like expectation that everything must be perfect all the time. And I think we see it a lot with like supermarket workers. I know like you've got a bit of a gripe with the like supermarkets and the or the gates.
Yeah, but I also know it's not the workers' fault. The only time I got angry was when that bitch was laughing at me.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me. That's when I get a personal problem with you.
I get what you mean. Like nothing is, like no service is, and I think it's funny that we've just come off the back of me saying like I just went to heaps of restaurants on the weekend and had the best service.
Yeah.
So like it's give and take, you know, and I think yeah, it would be nice to have someone remember your coffee order, and it is nice in those moments when you do go back somewhere and they go, hey, Matt, and like they remember you from last time or whatever. But I would never expect that as a consumer, but maybe that's because I'm a business owner.
But I think it's also awkward as someone serving because say Chloe came into my coffee shop, the most mortifying thing would be, because I am someone who would like to accommodate for everyone, and I think I am the type of person who would remember Chloe's name each day and not have to ask the name, but I always want to make sure you want your iced mocha with ice cream or whatever you get.
Yeah, and they very well might remember it, but they just...
That has happened to me though, where I've gone to a customer like, pop through your order for you. Oh, no, today I'm just getting an Earl Grey tea. Oh, well, I bloody put my foot in it, haven't I? You know what I mean? Like, that's awkward.
They may know her order, but I don't know. It could just be part of their process that they're going to just chuck it through properly every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, who knows?
Well, some of the comments, the top comment on the post gave another really good perspective from this. It just simply says, do you know their names?
True.
Which, again, big factor I feel with people who are like this, who say, they should know my name. Do you know their name? Do you know anything they do besides make your coffee? You don't ask about their life.
That's a valid point.
You don't care about them.
Yep.
But why is there this expectation that they should care about you? I guess because you're paying the money. But anyway, someone else said maybe the gift here is practicing self-awareness. It's not about the order. Maybe it's about understanding your perception of their actions. Are they disrespecting you by not knowing your name? Or are they triggering that I'm not good enough to know for them to learn my name?
Yep.
You know, so is it more of a self-reflection? Someone just simply said, praying for you in this difficult time.
Aww.
The other point that I want to make the last point that I want to make is, again, you're not as special as you think you are. Going back to that, what I meant by that is you go every day for an iced mocha with ice cream, for example. Again, I'm not trying to attack Chloe. This is something that everybody...
No offense, Chloe.
A lot of people do this. But let's just use Chloe as an example. When you go in for a coffee with ice cream, blah, 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 every day, and you go, I do this every day. Okay, but there are 1,000 people that go in every day to that coffee store, let's say. Maybe not 1,000. Maybe 250 that go in every single morning and get the same coffee every single morning. So it's not so much like, oh my God, why don't they know my name? It's like they probably actually know 30 people's names that come in every single day and get the same thing. But like your brain gets to a capacity, where you can't just remember
And
everyone.
I'll tell you what else might be another level to add to this, another layer. I fucking hate when someone comes in and they want ice cream in their coffee. It's like, grow up. No offense.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's that as well.
You know, they might be like, oh, here's that girl again. We've got to go get the ice cream tub. Like, you know, when we're at outdo, like our ice cream tub is out in the back freezer. And when someone comes in, it's usually people that don't know what they want, but they know they want a cold coffee. And they always go, can I have an iced coffee? And then, not that I work in there, but, you know, when I am working in there, I'm like, so an iced coffee with the ice cream in it or just like an iced latte? Because sometimes people say iced coffee, but they just want an iced latte.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, so the one with the ice cream in it or just like a normal cold iced latte? In the back of my head, I'm always going, please just say iced latte. Please just say ice.
Oh, yeah, I'll do the ice cream.
And then I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then it's like slows down the whole, like, you know what it's like to work in a coffee shop? It slows down the whole production line.
Yeah.
Because you've got to go get the tub, scoop it out, put it in, put the lid back on, take it back out the back, and then you've got 6 more dockets lined up after that. So maybe they've got beef with the fact that she gets ice cream.
Yeah. That's when we were doing toasties.
Yeah.
That slowed everything down.
Yeah.
And then they did a promo for if you came through drive-through, got a coffee, your toasty was $2 or something. My God, I never made so many bloody toasties in my life.
Exactly.
Love.
So maybe they're mad about
hurry
that.
Up, get it out the window. Hurry up. I'm going, I can't toast a fucking toasty any faster than I am right now. Oh my God, was hell in there.
I think we spoke about, speaking of coffee, I think I've already said this on the pod a while ago, but my girlfriend that I was with on the weekend, one of them, she doesn't drink coffee. And every time I go anywhere with her, she's like, I don't drink coffee. And I'm like.
Does she drink matcha or teas?
No, she drinks. Okay. She says, can I please get an iced chocolate? So I'm like, you mean a milkshake?
Yeah.
Do you think that iced chocolate and a milkshake is the same thing?
Well, an iced chocolate comes with ice, but yeah, it's a milkshake with ice.
Yeah. And then I always go to her, so you're ordering a milkshake? She's like, no, it's an iced chocolate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, same fucking thing, it's flavoured milk.
Milkshake with ice in it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
But I think she like doesn't obviously want to say, oh, one chocolate milkshake, please. So she calls it an iced chocolate. because it does have the ice in it.
I've been saying matcha is adult milkshakes, like the flavoured ones.
Oh, yeah, like strawberry.
Like that's just a fun adult milkshake with a bit of caffeine in it.
I get that.
You know what I didn't realise is that tea has, like as in like an English breakfast tea has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
Like the same amount as like a coffee, and I'm here having it at 11 o'clock at night and then wondering why I can't sleep.
I don't drink tea, but I went through a phase like, I don't know, a year or two ago where I was like to AJ, I want to start having a cup of tea at night, like just as a little cute ritual. It's good for me. And then I was pinging.
Yeah.
And then I
haven't heard. That's your word, isn't it?
No.
Oh. Because I was like, I haven't heard the word pinging in years. I was like, someone's fishy here. She's slipped that one
I was pinging. And then I realised, tea has caffeine in it.
Yeah. You know, I used to have a friend. We're still friends.
Just then for some reason, when you went, you sounded like when the Book an Uber night. When you were going like this.
One of my friends used to have, we would go, you know, we'd have our trivia on a Tuesday with me grandma, as you all know, and then we'd all hang out.
Was your word trivia?
No. No, don't be annoying. So we'd have trivia with grandma and then my friends all used to come, so then we used to go and hang out at the back of Mingara on the Central Coast.
Oh my God, I think I drove past there the other day and I nearly went into the Mingara food court and took a little video. I was going to send it to you to be like, I'm at the Mingara.
What are we doing there?
Going to Kate's baby shower.
Oh, lovely.
But I don't know if it was there. Like, I went past a place
No, it wasn't. It wouldn't have been in Mingara.
Okay, never mind.
Might have not been far. I don't know where it was.
I felt like I was near there. I could feel it. I could feel Mingara.
You could feel Mingara.
Yeah.
Mingara's always with me. What was I saying though? Oh yeah. Anyway, she was psycho, and we'd all go, all right, okay, time to go to bed, everyone. Like it's like 11 o'clock now after we've had a chinwag out the back.
Yeah.
And she'd go, oh, we're leaving, are we? All right, I'll just get her to go, because they did free tea and coffee past a certain time there at Mingara at one point. She'd get a latte for the drive home.
Chicken latte?
She would get a latte.
You just said chicken latte.
I don't think I did.
You
actually.
did?
Chicken latte.
You just
Pop,
said.
that is the title of the episode. Chicken latte.
You just said chicken latte.
She'd get a latte.
Chicken latte.
She'd get a latte, and then she'd go home and she'd go to sleep. The latte would put her to sleep. It's like caffeine had the opposite effect on her.
I don't get people that have a cup of coffee at night.
Yeah. Weirdos.
Coming soon to our food, the chicken latte.
Is that your word? Chicken latte?
Yeah, no.
Have you said your word yet?
No, have you said yours?
Yeah, I have.
God damn it.
Matt's Rant of the Week.
Well, one more thing to talk to you about. Speaking of my show, I got some... Who's that?
Peanut.
Peanut in a pram.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't walk at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, poor bloody thing. Been pushed around the house. Oh, going on a little roller coaster ride. Cute. I ordered some. I want to know what fate would do in this situation.
Okay.
I ordered some dresses from Fashion Nova because I just need them for a photo shoot. So I was like, I just want cheap dresses that look glam.
Yep.
Done. And so we're going to do the photo shoot for the tour, and I thought I'll do headshots and things like that. So let me just get like cheap, embellished, glitter, glam, blah, 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 all the rest of it. Mm-hmm. So I ordered all these things, and it was a big order, and they sent it, and I was in Canada when I bought it, and I got it shipped to my sister's house, and I was like, oh, Joel, package is coming for you. I needed it as soon as I was back because the photo shoot was meant to be the second day after I had gotten home. Mm-hmm. And anyway, no tracking updates for quite some time. It was stuck saying that the carrier had created the label, but the shipment hadn't been handed over yet to DHL. Mm-hmm. And then DHL was saying they hadn't got it, but Fashion Nova was saying they'd sent it. And so then like a few days passed and I was like, oh, it's getting closer to home time and like I need these dresses for the photo shoot on Tuesday. So I emailed and was like, just any updates here? And Fashion Nova sent me back this. Rest assured, it is on the way and it will be with you shortly and it is on the way, rest assured, blah, blah. I went, great. Another 5 days passed or so. I'm like, I'm going to follow up. There's still no tracking updates. Sent back. rest assured, your order is on the way. We understand it can be frustrating and concerning to not have any order updates, blah, blah, blah. But it is on the way. We have handed it over to DHL. Well, I get home. Another week or so passes, and I'm like, now I'm home. I had to cancel the photo shoot, the makeup artist, the everything. I was like, sorry, everyone. The dresses haven't arrived. We can't do the shoot. So then I called DHL. This is now about 15 days after. Why did I just whistle like that? This is now 15 days after. So I'm like, something's a bit fishy here. Like, I don't know what's going on, but let me investigate. So I called DHL. Well, DHL says... they definitely haven't given it to us, all the rest of that. I said to them, can I have like a number reference or whatever? Because I'm going to go back to Fashion Nova now because DHL were telling me they're such a big corporation that they've got their own assigned team with DHL because they use them as their as their carrier. Mind you, I spent $89 on express shipping and it's now 15 business days later. So then I go back to Fashion Nova and I go, hello, spoken to DHL. They've said that they don't have it. What's going on? They come back again, third time, 15 days later. We understand that they have said this, but rest assured it's on the way and it's coming to you. And I went back and I cracked the shit. So I went, right, let's stop playing silly buggers because how long needs to pass before you determine that this package is lost? Give me that time frame because when you say 3 to 5 business days, International Express, and now it's been 15 business days.
Yeah, it's definitely missing.
It doesn't say, there's not a single update. The only update is label created. That's it.
Oh, it hasn't even left their warehouse.
Well, they're saying it has. DHL is saying they never gave it to us. So I'm getting two different stories.
Label creators is just chilling over at their warehouse.
Yeah, right. So I said to them, time frame, how long? They come back. Generally, if there's been no tracking updates in 72 hours, we determine the package lost. 72 hours?
Yeah.
It's been 742 hours, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So I'm going, well, and then they've gone, well, yes, we can see there's been no tracking updates, so we'll investigate. So now they open an investigation. So again, I waited about 3 days to hear back from them. They determined it was lost. They said, okay, you can either have full refund or gift card. And I was like, we can't just replace the dress. It's fine. I'll just get on. It's already been too much. Just give me the gift card. I'll get on and I'll do it again. So I go to get on. First of all, the day I shopped, there was 40% off happening. Well, that's ended. So now it's only 20%. So everything's more expensive. Not only that, the gift card was given to me in American dollars. And because the conversion rate had changed, I got less money back. Because, like, say I spent 500 American dollars on their end and it was like 800 Australian, but then the conversion changed. They're giving me the 500 US dollar, it's the same amount, but the conversion's changed. So now my gift card's only worth $600, right?
Okay, yeah.
All the dresses I wanted, out of stock in my size.
Nice.
Like, pissed the fuck off, obviously, about everything. But the most annoying part was... obviously that all the dresses that I wanted and was also, I had then also tried to sort out accessories and things like that around the looks that I thought were coming. Anyway, fast forward. The point is the dresses arrived this morning in 3 days.
Oh.
With the new order. And I got a few different dresses, so all the money kind of balanced out anyway, and I ended up spending the same amount of money or close to anyway, so it was fine.
So wait, the original dresses that were nowhere to be seen
they haven't shown up.
Oh, okay.
But I forget why I wanted to ask you about this. I wanted your perspective on it. And I forget why I wanted your perspective on it. But is that weird, what's happened there? Because why have they said, rest assured, rest assured, rest assured? 3 times they said, rest assured, it's on the way.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because, like, we can see, like, when we create a label, it will say, like, on that Australia Post tracking, label created. And then once, like, every day the Australia Post, I know we're Australia Post and that's DHL, so they're different, but then every day the Australia Post guy comes to our warehouse and he takes them all to the sorting facility where they get scanned. So we can then it will be updated on the tracking. But if someone contacts us and let's say it's been 3 days and all they're seeing is label created, and that's all we're seeing too, then that's all that's happened. It must still be sitting at our warehouse somewhere.
Right. And I'm assuming the Fashion Nova one is just so big.
Oh, they'd be massive.
They'd never find it.
Or like we'll go around our warehouse and see if there's just a random parcel that's like fallen on the ground or whatever and it forgot to get taken in the cage.
Yeah.
And then like if we're for sure that like if we've created that label, like we've created it and packed it, so it's got to be somewhere.
I remember what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
The 40% off to the 20% off.
Yeah.
Because, if it was $40, it was now $55.
Yeah.
And I was
so dependent on the situation, I think given yours where you've got stuffed around and given all different answers, what they could do in that situation is either honour the discount for you then and there, like we'll create you an extra code that you can use that will get you the % off. Or what they can do, because you're after an item that is no longer in stock, is create you a special discount like for the items that you originally had that then went out of stock kind of thing, to be like when they come back, you can purchase those at the %. But it's like a case-by-case thing. But I think yours is especially unique considering like you paid and they made the label and then you waited all those days. Do you know what I mean? So I just would have done the most for the customer in that situation.
And I guess this is the problem is they don't have to because
they're huge.
They got a million other people buying dresses today as well, so they're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I think there was something else. But anyway, I got to get that off my chest, so it was fine.
Was that Matt's rant of the week?
Yeah, it was kind of Matt's rant of the week. I mean, everything's sorted now. We're ready. I got to lock the photo shoot in. The problem is now we're in the thick of Mardi Gras at the moment at time of recording. So like everyone who I was using, makeup artist, the photographer, everyone's busy. So now I've got to wait a couple of weeks, but that's fine.
Speaking of Mardi Gras, I know this is completely irrelevant, but I didn't realise that Hannah Conda is siblings with Tim
Collins, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then I saw the clips of them popping up doing like a podcast together or something. And then they were talking about like being family.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Funny.
The more you know.
Yeah, funny and talented runs in that family.
Oh, absolutely.
There you go.
The poor sister, though. They make fun of her in the
live
show because they go, I forget what they say, but they allude to her having no talent because they got the talent.
I did not know that. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I haven't said my word yet.
You are hopeless at this. I've said mine twice.
What is it?
Fishy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Mine is crumpet. How am I supposed to organically say crumpet?
Girl, you literally could have said, I went away with the girls on the weekend. They had like a buffet, you know, what buffets, they had the crumpets and the waffles and the blah, blah, blah. Like, tie it in.
But I wasn't talking about breakfast at any point.
But you weave it in. It's the Segway Olympics. You create a segue.
Xander
You literally said something about, I don't know, and I went, that seems a bit fishy. And then in the Fashion Nova story, which I didn't have to make anything up there this week. Last week I had to make stuff up.
See, I'm just not good at this game. I stick to my truth.
But this week I got to say, something's a bit fishy here with the Fashion Nova order. So I've said it twice.
See, that's easier to fit in to say that there's something smells fishy here. I feel like crumpets. Anyway,
But you don't. What else have we spoken about? You could have said something about outdo. Tea and crumpet. You could have said. I would have liked to have a tea with a crumpet at night, or you could have said.
I know, but then I'm like, that's so obvious.
Well,
look,
do better.
Okay, I'll try next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another episode done and dusted.
It sure is, Scrollers. Thanks for listening or watching on YouTube if you are. Make sure you rate, subscribe, leave us a comment on Spotify and Apple, I guess, if you can be bothered. Join the Scrollers chat on Instagram. You already know how to get there, surely. Send us an email if you can be bothered. We may or may not read it if we can be bothered. What else do I have to say? Is there anything else?
No, just...
you know what? We're putting a link in the show notes for pre-sale access / you'll be first to hear about my tour that's coming very, very soon. So link in description to sign up to the mailing list. Anyway, darling, I better let you go. Got to go have a chicken latte.